Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright, and welcome back to Wizards News, and today they dumped a ton of information on us. Fanfest updates, the Brilliant event, and so much more going on, so let's actually dive in and get to all this news. So number one, if you're going to Fanfest, there is an email that just came out, and it basically is a quick rundown of everything we know about Fanfest thus far. And most of it is stuff we already know. There's a few little things in here, a packing list and things like that. And I will be doing a video later this week, I believe on Wednesday, where I'm actually going to be going into detail about Fanfest, what to expect, what to pack, how to plan for it, and all of that for those of you planning on coming. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to go through and read this email, there is a lot of great information on here. Also, they released this image, and this is the image of the park, the map for it. And so the park where we're going to be at is here, and there is a lot of really cool information on this. Number one, there's the threat clock here. So they're going to have a large threat clock here you'll be able to see from most of the park. And so apparently there will be different things that happen different times that will be going on here. Looking forward to that. There are many other things. The food, they're going to actually have food over here and concessions. And then also there'll be the AT&T and the Simon's Mall kiosk here. And so you want to go to the Simon's Mall because everyone gets a $10 gift card there. You can see they've broken it up into basically 4 different biomes, if you were, for Hogwarts, School, Dark Arts, and Magical Creatures, Care of Magical Creatures, and Magical Games and Sports. But look at this map and familiarize yourself with it. I'll be going over it more in detail when we actually talk about Fanfest. It's kind of cool what they have set up here. If you want all this information into a more concise format, I'm putting it all together on one big document here. I'll leave a link to this down below. It has a map of the larger area, so not just the park, but then also the mall and other things that are happening in the area, as well as other information about get-togethers and other meetups that are happening around this whole event. Now, I did a video the other day on the new update that it came out and all the things in it, and it's really kind of cool, but they just had an update to the update for Android players. There was a problem with your Ministry ID, and the game kept lagging, and you got a black screen, and it kept freezing. They've fixed that now, so you can now go update the update and actually get to 2.3 that works for everyone on Android. They have fixed a lot of the other freezing issues and things like that, but this article here is one I wanted to bring up from Wizards Unite World, and they actually go into some of the other things that are found in the code and some really interesting things about dragons in there. Definitely worth reading through. I'll be getting into this a little bit more when we actually get into the Fanfest, because the dragons will be coming for that. We're still looking forward to seeing how do they actually implement them into the rest of the game for everyone else, but for those of you going to Fanfest, there's dragons. So the other big thing is tomorrow for me, or possibly later today for you, we're starting the next Brilliant event. This is the number 2 of the Back to School event, and so this is continuing that. We will be seeing some of the wild foundables that happened in that one will be happening in this one. So all 4 of the Hogwarts students, the Brilliant Hogwarts students, will be showing up, but then you will also have new ones to find. For that, let's jump over here to the hub. They actually have a good breakdown in this and some of the things we can expect to see in there. So number 1, the big foundable we're going to be finding is the sorting hat. So we'll be seeing the wild sorting hat out there. It'll be basically just like the regular sorting hat. It's just brilliant. And of course, it'll be mixed in with all of the students that are around. So all of the Hogwarts students, you'll be digging through those to make sure you get your hat. The 3-kilometer port keys that you pick up during this half of the event will be giving you the Hogwarts sign. Now, I have to separate that because if you still have port keys from the last event, they won't account towards the second half of the event. The ones that you picked up from the previous half of the event, those ones will still be giving you the foundable from that. You need to use those up and then get new port keys for this one. So you'll need to get at least 3 port keys to make sure that you get the full reward of the Hogwarts sign. For the event tasks, there is the winged boar that you'd see by the gate, the carriage, and then also the thestral. So you'll be getting those as you complete events, which I'll be talking about those in a minute, as well as the wizarding challenge will have the boat of students. So you'll be able to get this if you complete all the challenges. Now, if you have runestones from the first half of the event, theoretically, they should give you this boat rather than the foundable you got from the first half of the event. Theoretically. So now let's look at all the tasks that will be coming up. It will feel very familiar to the first half, but there are a few tweaks and differences. In the first section, you'll have to dine at 3 ends. That one's difficult. You have to pick up 2 ingredients off of the ground, Oh my. And you'll have to return 1 Hogwarts School Foundable. So, yeah, this will go pretty quickly. The sticking point may be finding the Hogwarts School Family Foundable. They're not as easy as some of the other ones, but it's a relatively easy task. You just have to find a place outside of a nest where you can regularly find them. Otherwise, if you have a flagged location with the Hogwarts School, then you're one of the lucky people who have a place to go for that. For this, you'll be getting 1 restricted section book. For the second section, it's slightly more difficult, but not that much. You'll have to return 2 of the brilliant sorting hats, so that's relatively easy. Just look for them outside of a nest, and you will find them much easier there. Number 2, brew 3 potions. So save them up at this point. If you've got them ready to go, hold off on that, and then you can brew your potions at the time and get them ready. Return 10 foundables of any type. Okay, that one's not going to take that very long at all. For this, you'll be getting 2 more restricted section books as well as the Winged Boar Foundable. In the third section, they've actually changed things up a little bit. Number 1, you need to return 1 high threat level foundable and return 5 medium threat level foundables. So this might be a little bit more difficult, but it's not that much in total. My suggestion is actually go out and pop on 3 dark detectors on an inn, hang around that, and in 30 minutes you will have this for sure. And then on top of that, use 2 potions. And if you have put on your dark detectors around an inn, you're probably going to be using a few potions because you'll get some things that you really want to catch, and so using a dotted rot there will help you out. As a reward for this, you'll be getting 3 more restricted section books, bringing the total to 6, and then 1 carriage foundable, so you'll be able to put that in your registry. On to the last section, and they've actually beefed this up a little bit more, so it is a little bit more difficult than it was last time. Number 1, you'll have to unlock 4 portmanteaus. So this may take a little while. So if you have them getting ready, you might want to hurry up and make sure that these are ready to actually pop and unlock once you are into this section, because if they unlock earlier, then you're out of luck and you have to go walk more of them. Thankfully, there's a lot of 3K portmanteaus, so it should be a little bit easier. Just be ready. You're going to have to do 4 of them during this time period. You're going to have to brew 6 more potions, and for some people, especially if you don't want to spend the coin on them, that's going to take a little while, so you have to brew potions quickly. If you do the healing potions, those are probably going to be your fastest potions, so you can get those through there rather rapidly, but this is going to take a little bit longer than some of the other steps. That is, if you don't just throw coins at it, because if you throw coins at it, you can speed up the brewing time and have it done like that. But not everyone wants to just waste their coins on completing a challenge. And then lastly, I kind of like this one, defeat 10 foes in a wizarding challenge. So it's not that you have to do a certain amount of wizarding challenges. You have to defeat 10 foes. So if you're working on a lower challenge, you're going to have to do more of those in order to complete it. Whereas if you do a higher challenge, you might actually be able to get them all in one, though that's a very, very hard challenge. For all of this, you'll be getting 9 more restricted section books, bringing the total to 15. And then, of course, the last foundable, the Thestral. So you'll be able to complete your challenge there. A couple tips. Number 1, if you're planning on going to Fanfest, I would definitely say get all of this done ahead of time. Fill out your registry, complete all the steps, get them done before you go so you're not thinking about while you're there. While you're there, you're going to be wanting to catch dragons. Get this done early. Number 2, the big sticking point on this one will be the 4 portmanteaus. And being able to get all of those done at the right time. You don't want to do them ahead of time. You want to make sure that they pop when you need them to. So plan ahead and get ready for that. Make sure you have your keys ready and understand how long it's going to take you to get to that step so that you can then put your key into them at the right time so that they are ready when they need to go. Don't be holding on to that 10K that you just got to go that much longer to finish out. And for those of you getting ready to go to Fanfest, you're going to be brewing a lot of potions, so this potions brewing thing should be a little bit simpler for you. Also, if you don't want to use dark detectors to get your high and medium threat level foundables, then the easiest way to do that for most people is actually to go out at dusk. And being able to find the oddities at that time period is generally a little bit easier as long as you can cover the distance. So I like to do it while running. I can cover the distance and see more of them and complete those out fairly quickly. But if you do the parking lot hop, that actually works really well too. And one more thing, I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been helping out with the Portkeys. I think I have everything I need for right now. I have to draw the line somewhere, and we've been collecting a lot of Portkey data. As you can see here, I've been crunching a lot, and that's just Hagrid's hut, and then we've got all of the Borgin and Burks, and all of the Ollivanders, and all of the Honeydukes, and this has been a lot of information, so hopefully this will all be coming out tomorrow, and I'll be talking about how this is all there. I still have a lot of crunching to do and getting all the numbers ready, but there is a lot of information in this about Portkeys that I'm getting excited about. The question is, which Rackspert should you pick when you go into it? Is one better than another? All of these questions, I'm going to be trying to answer as many of them as I can, as well as there's a lot of information in this that's popping out that's like, oh, I didn't realize it does that, and that's how it calculates it. So hopefully this will help you out with your portmanteaus and Portkeys and be able to figure figure that out. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And then the one after that on Wednesday, that one will be about FanFest. So we've got a lot of videos getting ready to come out, and I'm really getting excited about this. If you do have any questions or ideas or thoughts you'd like me to do a video on, let me know those down below. Also, if you did like the video, please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. You know all those things. They really do have a lot of fun, and thank you for that. That means a lot to me, and it really does help out the channel, so thank you. If you would also like to become a patron on Patreon, that is another way to help out the channel, and I do have a few things over there that I've been posting to them. They've actually gotten a chance to look at this spreadsheet and help out with that, so thank you for that. I think that's about it for today. Lots of news going on, and I'm looking forward to FanFest. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Frocklet chog, frocklet chog, frocklet chog, chocolate frog. Ooh, today we got, Helga Hufflepuff. Ooh.